Hi and welcome to this video on how to get started with HID partner certifications in the HID Academy Learning Centre. Over the next few minutes, we're going to take you through the steps required to enrol for a certification, how to work through the learning plan and certification exam, and how to recertify once your certification has expired. HID partner certifications are available to partners enrolled in the HID Advantage Partner Programme and contribute towards the annual partner tier assessment. They provide training guidance on how to attain role-based knowledge and skills for a specific market focus and career development. Learners enrolled in HID partner certifications will be completing specifically designed training curricula in order to achieve a desired level of proficiency in their area of interest. The certification levels are defined as follows and need to be completed in an incremental order, associate first. Associate level certifications develop knowledge around core HID products and technology fundamentals. Professional level certifications develop knowledge of innovative and complementary HID offerings to better serve your customer. Certifications are available for all HID product areas: physical access control, secure issuance, and identity and access management, and are valid for 1 calendar year. As a partner, you will see a specific button called Partner Certifications. This takes you to a dedicated certifications landing page. From here, you can learn what certifications are, how to complete and manage them, and view some frequently asked questions. There are 3 buttons that allow you to explore all currently available certifications at both associate and professional levels, as well as the live events calendar. Let's choose the associate level. Here you can see all available certifications for the selected level. Certifications are grouped here by 2 main criteria: level and year. At each level of certification there are 2 tracks, one for sales and the other for technical. The target audience for these is self-explanatory, but there is nothing to stop someone primarily involved in sales also taking a technical certification, and vice versa. Each certification is labelled with the year it is relevant to. Certifications are reviewed and updated annually in November. For example, certifications for 2026 open on November 1st, 2025. This process allows for old content to be removed, existing content to be updated, and new content to be added. Therefore, to remain certified and to earn the associated Advantage Partner tier points, users must be certified for the latest year available. Each certification tile will tell you how many courses are in the learning plan and an average completion time for all elements. Once you have chosen your desired certification, click the tile to view the certification's homepage. This page tells you about the learning plan itself and the learning plan structure. The structure details which courses are included, and by clicking on the title or the arrow to the right of each course, you can read about each specific course and what it covers. To enrol in the certification, simply click the Enroll button top right. Courses within a certification learning plan can be taken in any order, and if you have already taken the latest version of a course contained in the learning plan, you will not need to take it again. However, if it has been some time since you took that course, we would strongly recommend revisiting it at this time, as there will be questions related to it in the certification exam. All the constituent courses are listed below, and when completed, they will have a green tick next to them. You may find that some already have ticks next to them. This is because you have already completed that course and don't need to complete it again for the purposes of the certification. Learning plan elements with a padlock next to them have prerequisites that must be completed before they can be accessed. In this case, it is the certification exam that is locked. This will become available when all other elements of the learning plan have successfully been completed. To begin a course, simply click the play button and access the course in the usual manner. When you have successfully completed the course, you will be returned to the course completed page, where you can download your completion certificate for that course if desired. You can now choose to continue to the next course of your choice or leave and come back later. When you have completed all the required courses, the certification exam will become available to you. To take the exam, simply click the play button. You will be taken to the exam start page where you can click the Start Learning Now button to begin. The next screen details the exam rules, time limit, pass mark, number of questions and the maximum number of attempts. Be aware that once started, you cannot stop the exam partway through. Doing this will ultimately result in a timeout and will mark the exam as failed, so it is prudent at this point to ensure you have the time to complete the exam without interruption. If you fail the exam for whatever reason, you will not be able to take another attempt until 24 hours later. When you are ready, click Start Test. Answer the questions to the best of your ability, and when done, ensure you have answered all questions before clicking the Submit Test Completed button. If you fail the exam, you will be able to review your answers. It is highly recommended that you use this information to review the relevant training material before attempting the exam again. When you have successfully passed your exam, you'll be able to print off or save your certificate, and your result will be passed through to the relevant back-end systems to ensure you are credited with the appropriate partner program tier points. You can download your learning plan certificate from your activity page by selecting Learning Plans and then clicking the rosette icon next to the learning plan title. Once you have completed an associate level certification, you can now access the corresponding professional level certification. The process is exactly the same. However, it is worth pointing out that the first module in a professional certification learning plan is an automated check to ensure the previous associate level certification of the same calendar year has been successfully completed. If it has not, you will not be able to proceed within the professional certification learning plan. As previously mentioned, in order to maintain your certification, you must renew to the latest version every calendar year. Renewals open on November 1st of the preceding year, and the recertification period in order to earn points towards the partner tier assessment remains open until January 31st. Failure to renew within this 3-month timeframe means you risk not accruing the corresponding tier points that may contribute to a detrimental change in your partner tier level. It is worth remembering that if a course hasn't changed since you last took it, you will not have to take that course again within the learning plan, but we would always recommend revisiting it before taking your exam. Courses that have been updated or newly added to the learning plan will have to be completed prior to the exam.